Yes, people. Good morning to you all. Welcome to Beige and Reds TV. It is match preview time. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Before we get on the mic, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Apologize to everybody in advance. Barnes is a little bit groggy. It was a rough night. Christmas party season is in effect, but hey, Pops, my brother, what's going on?
Hey, cool. Glad you had a good time last night, man.
Oh boy,
Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. That's the mantra, man.
Fox. I literally didn't get home 1 o'clock this morning.
That's good. That's about right.
But the good thing about it is that you got Uber, right? So you don't have to worry.
Nah.
You call the Uber.
Be responsible, guys. Be responsible.
Fox.
Enjoy yourself and get home safe.
Exactly. Big up to Philip. Big up to Imran. Big up to everybody else. Oh boy, Pops. Big game Sunday. This will lengthen the gap even more if we just do our business. What do you feel?
What
do you feel with it?
Maybe we actually playing somebody now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We finally playing an opponent.
Maybe. In the last 10 years, this has been the big one, but we haven't put a beating on City at home for a little while, to be honest. So no better time than the present, to be honest.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
I don't think the last time was since the Champions League. But we beat them at their ground.
It's been a while. We beat them at home. In the last few meetings, it's been draws.
Yeah. You know when the last time we beat them? The game that Trent did the cross field pass to Robbo cross field pass into more headed in the opposite direction of the keeper. I think we beat them that year 3-1, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's a while ago, no?
That's a long time ago. It's true.
So, as I said, it's no time like the present.
Yeah. For this game, Oscar Bob is going to be out. Kovacic is out. Rodri out, obviously. Doku is questionable. John Stones is questionable. For us, Connor Bradley, Konaté, Chiesa, Tsimikas, Alisson still going to be out for this one. The Konaté one is a big one. That's a big blow to us. He could be out. They're saying anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. Knee injury.
Yeah.
From the time I watched the player, and that little, what you could call was that singer, player. Man? what was that? Who was that singer, man? What's his name?
Which one?
Lord.
Bruno Mars?
That Bruno Mars freaking Smurf looking wannabe clown Hendrick. When he come on in game yesterday, that game against Madrid, the man was like targeting Konaté for some particular reason. Twice before he do the foolishness to injure Ibu, the man was just fouling the man for no reason. I mean, like stupid fouls too. It was like, what are you doing, dude? Yep. Like, you're nowhere close to the ball. Like, what are you doing? You come in here to just target the man? What is your MO? It is crazy. And then he tries to go through two mountains, fall on, roll over unnecessarily, and then on Ibu get hurt. That's the most upsetting thing about that game again. That took away the whole fact that we just dominated Madrid. that part ruined the game for me. I don't know how you feel about it, but that part ruined. I wanted to come up with no injuries, and Bradley get injured too. So we
Man,
get 2-1.
it's always a sour taste. Always a sour taste in your mouth at the end of a game when you say you got to carry two men into the treatment room and they don't train the next day. So, and two players who, especially in Kanate, man, he's raised his levels. A lot of people had doubts on him. Kwanzaa started the season, and obviously Kwanzaa had a rough first half against Ipswich. And since that point in time, Ibu said, yeah, give me my shirt back. Kwanzaa hold a seat. Not personal, but it's my job to do. And he's been on it. And Bradley arguably had his best game of the season against one of the best players on the world stage. So when I saw him grab his hammy, I said, oh, come on, man. I hope it's a little fatigue and not an actual tear, but it is what it is. I mean, this how the season can be. You got ups and downs. You got what? 6, 8, 6. So that's 23 players basically. That's your squad, plus the men that you don't register, the youngsters. So you gotta use everybody. We can go use everybody smartly tomorrow. So it's up to Mr. Lot, to shuffle the deck and see what we can do.
Yeah. Big up Mark in the chat. We got to take full advantage of this game, Pops. City's a wounded animal. They're coming in not in good form. Haven't won in six games. 6 games.
Yep.
Haven't won in
5 losses, 1 draw. That's unheard of.
That is unheard of. We gotta put them to the sword, bro. We just got. A lot of people say I ain't giving no mercy to them. Just put them to the sword. If we battered them, like knock them up for the first half and just have them with their heads down. That's the attitude that we got coming in. Don't play complacent. Don't play not on the full tilt. Go after them. You want to extend this gap to 11 points. Because Pep already said it already in a press conference. 11 points. Season done. That's too big of a gap to claw up. Too big of a gap. He said he conceded it already. So, hey, take advantage. But the refs, bro. You see who on the they really stopped the lineup against us this game, bro. The referees. You see who all the referees in this game?
I ain't even bothered, to be honest. I just ain't bothered.
Yeah. Bigger ornaments, bigger shot. Yeah. We just got to take them out of the equation, Pops. You know what I mean?
You bring your army, I bring mine, and let me fight, man. Yeah, no, that's what it is. That's what it is. And I think Mr. Lott has just listening to the way he's thought. I don't really like the press conferences, to be honest, but I like the fact that he's been booked a couple of times, and if you listen to his comments, sarcastic and a little whimsical, and he said to himself, yeah, but this man's saying the right things in the dressing room. He can be telling them, look, you know what it is too? They're in love for us. So, and I saw Curtis style grabbing Birch. Don't lose your head. Come on, don't lose your head, man. That's up to us. It's all on us. We gotta do that. Big up Ravi.
Yeah. Big up Ravi.
So I'll be honest with you, I interested in the officials. Is we at home, couple changes forced upon us in the back line. So we gotta make sure that Trent is coming back and probably Joey G. Probably, I don't know. It looks like he might be ahead of Kwanzaa, maybe. Either way, Robbo and Verge, we gotta be on it, man. And to me, in about killing them as far as beating them 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever, 1-0, and we got 3 points. Is the same result for me. I don't need to see us smash them 4 or 5 or whatever. Because people saying, well, yeah, they're struggling and this and that. I say, well, I just need to win. I don't need it to be emphatic. This isn't a statement for us to go and say we got to put 4 or 5 in them because they're wounded. No, go and get 3 points. Leave that to other people. If that's how you feel, you do it then. Because we've been beating them or we've been fighting with them for years and nobody else was doing it. Everybody else was laying down and saying, man, these men too hard to play or whatever. Now you're seeing a few more teams pushing the opposite direction and you're saying to yourself, you know what, for years y'all didn't push. Now look, you pushing and what's happened. Yeah, they got some injuries and some issues on their side, but they got good players on that side of the defense too, though. I mean, much like when Arsenal said that they were short. When you're short and you're a big team, you still got a lot of players in the back that you bringing out. So we can't complain when Ibu's going down and some people crying and say, "Oh God, the season finished." And you say, "Well, the season can't be finished." Ibu went down for the season, one, and they got players behind Ibu that we have seen play well. We've seen Kwanzaa play well, and we already know what Joey G's give. He said he's a centre back. Him. Joey G said it. Mr. Locke said when he calls him in the 4 for the centre back. He don't call him as a left back or a right back. He says he's a centre back. So if that's the case, you are the senior centre back to Kwanzaa. Put your shirt on, put your boots on, and remind the rest of the world we you about.
Facts. Robbie got a question. How do we stop any city attacks from early?
The same way that we did against Chelsea. You cut off the head of the snake. Just don't let the ball get to Haaland. At the end of the day, it's all about getting him onto the ball. So for me, I figure they can try to suck us in and spring him, which might mean Savio or Doku, I know how fit Doku is, being the release point and then Haaland on the move, on the counter if you want. They haven't dominated possession, haven't been able to dictate in the last few weeks. So I don't see why they should be able to do that against us unless we play possum and say, all right, you have the ball in and we don't allow you to counter. We can sit off and we can do the countering. But it depends on the personnel, to be honest. You know Haaland can be up front, but I don't know who else can be in behind. Was he missing much?
Yeah. We all know that he absolutely needs service in order to be effective in any game because he can't create anything for himself. And that's the one slight that I will say is against him is that he's a very, very, very clinical striker. He's very good at what he does in bagging goals. You would say world class. But from an overall logistics of a striker, he's not better than Harry Kane. I've said it. Harry Kane could create a shot on his own. Haaland just is not that. He needs to be fed the ball in order to be effective because he don't create on his own. He never does. And if he don't get the ball, like you said, Pops, he doesn't impact games. He's out of the game. He doesn't do anything. So, yeah, it depends on who they bring in the wings from a creative standpoint. All I know is that they cannot expect to come to Anfield and play that same midfield that they played against the Spurs. Because if they do, they're going to be in beer trouble. Beer trouble. It can be interesting. And we can be here for it. Big up, Dara. Big up to you. Gomez is fit, Godfrey. Gomez is fit. But let me get into the your lineups, Pops.
Yeah. Here's the big one. Apparently, this is the big conversation this week. The number one. The man between the sticks.
I know who started for me.
Yaros?
You agree? Nah, the Yaros. This man here.
I picked Kels for last weekend. I felt if Alisson didn't start against Southampton, I can see him playing for the next week. I can't see you walking back into play Madrid, and I still can't see you walking back into play City. So I think it's Kels.
Yeah. Big up JK.
Big up
Colin. Yes, number 20 is incoming. Thanks for joining the boat with me and Pops.
Let's go.
Yeah, we can enjoy this ride. We can enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think Alisson starts in this game. Keller hurts for me. Like me and you have had this conversation, Pops, and Crab over the last few weeks, and we always would say, Allison come back, Allison fit, Allison right back into your team. That is his spot. He's number one. I ain't so sure right now, bro, if he should be worked straight back into the number one now, and even when he come back fit. I think Kelleher deserves to be playing.
The beauty of the situation right now is this, and we saw it already this season. Ali came back, was carrying an injury. I think Kels might have been ill, so he was forced to play, right? And look what happened. So for me, it's one of them. I don't need to rush Ali back in between the sticks. It's one thing to say he's fit because he's back training or he's back with the team or whatever. Was an extra week? Was an extra week in his rehab or whatever you want to call it. It isn't an abdication. I'm not saying Kelleher is suddenly better than Allison. No. I'm also saying I've never had an issue with Kels in between the sticks. You see the two men train together, and one thing that I saw midweek, Kels made the save on the penalty and they panned to the bench. Allison sat there looking like a pro dad. That's what I saw, anyhow, in my view. That's what I saw. I saw a man, he sat there looking like he's saying, look at my son, look, all the hours that we work together. Because at the end of the day, the goalkeeping contingent is a team that trains a lot on their own, doing their own work together, not against one another either, together.
Yeah.
So as much as he is the number one, I can't, again, and this is me speaking without knowing, but I don't imagine that there's any sort of animosity or ill will between or among them as a group. They all know that AB1 is 1, Kels is 2, Yaros is 3, and that's how you train. When you get your chances, next man up, put the gloves on and make the man pro, because you're doing the same thing in training. You're picking up the same little things. You're looking at him and saying, all right, this is what he's do, that's what he's do. Kels is a footballer. He was an outfield player before he was a goalkeeper, and you can see that. That's why he's that good with his feet. That's why he's that comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
I think he's a goalkeeper. And whatever happens, I can be following him. Whatever happens, whether he stays with us or he goes on, I'm going to be following him to see how he pans out.
Me too. Are you
happy for starting between sticks?
Trent obviously started in this game.
Yes. And Robbo too.
Robertson, yes. Robertson is starting this game.
Skipper as well.
Starting this game. And I honestly think, in my opinion, Joey G is who get the start in centre back. I think it's the original back four when we won the league. Is who's gonna start this game.
Bad boys.
Yeah.
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I think this is his opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
What you gonna do?
Yes. There, I just answered your question for you there, Robbie. I got your other two questions starred, bro. So we can hit those two. Let me change this formation to. No, that's the other thing.
While you changing, I'll just add a quick comment. People are concerned, I guess, with the Kwanzaa versus versus Joey G. Sorry, because we don't have any backups on the wing back positions naturally. So no Costas, I think, still with the knock, and no Bradley out. The back four basically got to play 90 minutes. Now, if you got issue at one of those two spots, to me, you slide Joey G over to whichever side it is. If you got issue, which hopefully we don't get, touch wood. And then Kwanzaa slips into the centre back spot.
Yeah,
but that back five to me plays 90 minutes or more.
Yeah, Godfrey being shameless. No, he's not going to give away another pen. He's not giving away another pen. Oh my Godfrey, you saying else? Gravenberch, obviously. No, McAllister next to him.
Should the guy telling us Kels can go to Chelsea? I had the
A lot
money,
of
if I were
people say
Chelsea, I
that.
would buy him. I would.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, to me, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, Barnes.
Way
That's a
better
no-brainer.
than that keeper them got. Way better than that keeper them got.
Sell 4 then keepers that you got on your book. Sell 4 them and buy him.
Facts. I agree. We can do a show. We can have a conversation about that because I ain't even opposed to doing keeping Kells and having Kells and Mamadashvili and then AB1 head back to Brazil. It seems that once his contract's done, that's where he goes. Or keeping Kells and him and AB1 stays, and then you just keep Mamadashvili as you keep it out loan out right now until AB actually leaves, and then you bring him in as your number 2 behind Kells. But what we need to do, Pops, we need to give Kells more money.
Kells is doing well for his future.
His wages has to go up. He cannot be making 10 grand pounds a week. That is criminal, bro.
Well, when you sign a long-term contract as a number 3 keeper, that's what happens though at an early age. So
I still think it's so horrendous that the ownership group of Liverpool, they say, you know what, this man's won us cups. Let me change this wage structure. Let me give him on a bump. Nothing.
Come Barnes. We both work. We know how it is too. When you negotiate your first contract, and you make the mistake of saying, yeah, I can come for that amount of money, you're behind the 8 ball until that contract expires. Or if you are a good person that look after you, that say, you know what, this man really deserves something. Let me talk. Come in the office, man. Like, we gotta do something better for you. But that ain't happening.
Agreed.
That's the big question, innit? Ravi B, that's the big question.
That's the question they pose to you right now, Pops. Do we start Dom or do we start Curtis?
Let me see. So on the one hand, you will look at midweek and say, give me back that 3 again. Because if I can get that performance out of them 3, we good to go. On the other hand, you might argue, our games coming thick and fast. Do I give Dom a start and give Curtis some rest? Because we play again midweek and then again on the weekend. It's 3 games from now till basically the end of the year, innit? So we got off.
You got Newcastle, right? Midweek. Newcastle midweek.
Yeah, we got Jordy's next, and then the Ev on the weekend. Yeah.
And then the Derby on the weekend.
Yeah.
At 7:30 in the morning on Saturday. Madness.
Before everybody get drunk, man, that's all.
Yeah, it's true. So who you think starts this one, Jones or Dom?
I 50-50, to be honest. It really, for me, I play the game that in front of me, and I feel we can need. Question is, do we go control, or do we go press hard and squeeze these men? Now, if we're looking to squeeze, then is the boss. So if we're looking at this and saying, all right, let's keep them in their half and not let them get the ball to Haaland, then it's dumb to me in the 10.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is the one that me and Pops probably ain't gonna know, because this is actually gonna be a 50-50. It's gonna be dependent on the manager, to be honest with you.
Flip a coin. That's it for me. I have no issues with either one starting.
Me neither.
But I guess it's just depending on what the coach is saying. Godfrey's saying that he thinks that CJ should start.
I'm gonna put CJ.
Chill guy is saying so Bosley starts. Ideally, we get goals and then Jones comes on for possession. I could also see that.
Agreed.
But the other thing is this though, we've had a lot of possession in the first half and then scored a lot of goals in the second half. So
yeah, it's true. Does Cody add more to Darwin starting? I think it's 2 different players, Robbie, to be honest with you.
Does he
2 different dynamics.
To Darwin? No, I just want to make sure I'm reading the question right though. Is he asking if Gakpo adds, so Gakpo and Nunes starting where he adds more to Darwin, or is he asking, does Cody add more than Darwin?
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking. Does Cody add
Okay.
more than Darwin? I think it's two different
We
players.
need to figure out the conundrum that is Darwin Núñez, though. We gotta figure that out, because as a 9, he's doing a lot of work going the other way. We gotta find a way to get the best of him going forward. Yeah, tackling back and being combative and helping build the attacks. That's awesome. But ultimately, you're a 9. And when it comes down to it, output is what we're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. It's pretty crazy. I think the two of them are two different
That being
players.
said, I think he starts. So I think he starts. No, they are.
Cool.
I heard somebody saying that we should put Cody in the 9 and Diaz on the wing. Again, I said, I don't like that idea to me.
What I actually like,
though. I think Gakpo is the left. You like Núñez in the false 9. No, sorry, Lucho. No, Lucho in the false 9.
I like Lucho in the false 9. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I actually like Lucho in the false 9. It just brings a different dynamic for the team altogether. And it's possibly something that we could probably see in this game. So speaking of that, who do you think starting in the left wing position for us? Gakpo or Diaz?
Back. Am I back?
Yeah, you back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you back. Yeah.
Say that again, sorry.
Who do you think starting? Diaz or Gakpo on the left wing?
It's again similar to Wednesday night. So we started Núñez. I think Núñez starts. Lucho came off the bench. Maybe he starts and Gakpo rotates. Because now that Jota and Chiesa,
you mean Madrid game? No, Lucho started in Madrid.
Becomes 4. Lucho started, went to the false 9, and Gakpo came on.
Yeah.
Maybe we switch it around then. So Gakpo starts because Núñez went off as he sub. So for sure, to me, Núñez starting. They pulled Núñez early. Yeah. Lucho played in 90 minutes. So I think it's similar to Szoboszlai and Jones. This is you saying, all right, well, I got 2 players and someone can go, someone can stay. And again, either way, it don't matter to me.
You agree? Gakpo, Darwin up front.
Yeah, because Lucho played 90 minutes, so I figure he gets the rest.
Yeah, I have to.
So that's why the CJ question could be the same thing. CJ Dom is the same thing. Is it Dom starting because CJ played 90 minutes? But again, it don't matter to me. That's down for the coach and the fitness men and the medical staff to deal with these red lines and who got the legs and all blah blah blah. That's up to them.
Agreed. Núñez was on a booking revenue here. Oh, that's why he came off the bench.
Yeah, but big up ref, man. I don't think that's why he was pulled though, because Grav got booked early, Bradley got booked early, Matt picked up a booking. Núñez seems to be a little bit better as far as maintaining composure than he was in the past. So I wasn't as nervous as I would have been before, to be honest, because that scrap in the penalty area between him and Asensio was mad, actually. That was mad. The two of them was really having to go at one. And I said to myself, well, this is madness, though, man.
Yep. But I can be honest, though, Pops. I like shithousery, though. I absolutely love it. I love how Darwin is getting there and ruffle feathers and be combative, and you know what I mean. I love it. I do. He gives the edge that the other players, for me, too nice. I like the edginess. I love it. I love the edginess. Robbo used to be like that. Robbo ain't really edgy like that anymore, but you know that's in his DNA. But shithousery, bro. You could ruffle feathers. You could take players out their game by just being a shithoser, man. You could clearly do it.
You saw Rudiger trying to have a go at him. See, Revelance and so. I saw Rudiger do something that was disgusting. At one point, he and Van Dijk were a little saying. Rudiger actually blew snot in his hand. I went to touch George. I said, "My God, man, what are you doing?" He literally blew his nose in his hand. And I was laughing, you know.
Rudiger's a
all
prick.
all
I
of
can't
that.
stand him.
No, but all that's part of the game. All of them
I
little
know.
stupid things, having a little word in the man's ear, pulling the man's shirt at the wrong time, telling me something. All that's part of the game. It's
Yeah,
psychologically you're not to it. You can crumble very easily. So
I agree. I agree. I can't stand Rudiger though. He's one of them players that just don't like. He's just not a fan.
I to me, I ain't seeing people's rate him really highly, right? And I just watch him play and I say, yeah, I think he all right, but I don't think like to me he ain't as good as Van Dijk in any stretch of the imagination. For me, he's get away with this rugby style of defending where he literally just run and push a man. And I said, wait, you're allowed to just do this? Because he literally just at points he grabbed Salah and he did it to Lucho, just grabbed him with two arms and ran forward. And I said, well, he's security and he didn't know.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying in the game. I'm like, what happened, man? Like these men just love holding men. It was like, let go. Like, what were you doing? Yeah, it's a bit wild. I agree with you. I don't rate Rudiger high as a centre back. I mean, he's effective. He's a disruptor, but from a quality standpoint, I just think he's all right. I'm the same boat as you, Pops. I just think he's all right. Interesting, Ravi. I think we just need to do our business with City, to be honest. We just gotta do what we gotta do, man. We just gotta deal with these men, get the W, keep the pressure on, and just keep moving forward. Game by game, day by day. We need to get through December. This is the tough. Big up Laszlo. People, make sure you head over to the
Big up,
Irishman Football,
Yeah, right.
subscribe to his channel 100%. We just got to continue because December, like you said earlier, Pops, is it can come thick and fast. We can have lots of weeks. It's going to be 3 prime games in a week. We got the Carabao Cup game coming up as a midweek game.
We got Girona coming up midweek.
Exactly. We got Girona coming up. We got the Derby coming up. Like, we got tough games coming up. Again, here, look.
As our next few, we go Newcastle, Everton, Girona, Fulham, Southampton, Tottenham. And that's 6 games in that 2 week span. Wednesday, midweek Wednesday, Saturday, midweek Tuesday, Saturday. Then was it December the 18th? That's 4 days from Saturday. So that's Wednesday. And then Tottenham on the weekend. And then it's Christmas. So it's Boxing Day, Leicester, which if all things line up in the manner that they should, we might be singing a good song on Boxing Day. Yeah.
Big up Stokely.
Never in a hurry, Mr. Murray, man. The Bajan Jordy. What's up, my guy? We'll be dancing soon, man. We can see you on December 4th. That's my guy.
Yeah, facts. You're right. We got Newcastle, we got Everton, we got Girona, then we got Fulham, then we got Southampton in the Cup, then we got Tottenham, then we got Leicester, and then we got West Ham to finish out the month of December.
That's the end of the year. We open up the new year with the Mics, isn't it?
United. Yeah,
actually, with the probably FA Cup first. Maybe FA Cup early, depending on when he joins. We got United on the 5th. We got United on the 5th, so the FA Cup probably can be. That means the FA Cup can be between Forest and United, because we got Forest on the 14th, unless there's a break. It's usually be a FA Cup game, no? They usually go around early in Jan, if I remember correctly. But if that's the case, then we don't get a break. Nah. If that's the case, then I thought they were bringing back a break. I could be wrong, but I thought so. I thought there was they had a week off, week on, week off, so they play half the teams playing, the other half play. probably between the 14th and the 5th and the 14th.
Yeah.
Knowing them, we might still squeeze in another game and give us a week. So the FA Cup might be. Nah, the 5th. What's the 5th? The 5th is a weekend.
The 5th of Jan.
That's a Sunday.
Hold on, I can tell you
that's
right
a Sunday.
Now. I can tell you right now.
Another quick. But the 5th. Yeah, Jan 5th is a Sunday.
Yeah.
And the 14th is then a Tuesday, which means we could have an FA Cup game in between them two matches.
That's very, 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 very possible. Very possible. Chill Guy says Girona, Southampton play the kids. Girona, we definitely don't need to pull a full.
Girona's shuffling deck full.
Yeah, I mean, play the kids. We already locked down for a top 8, and it don't matter where you land in the top 8. For the next round, it's a draw all over again. So for the knockout stages in Champions League, so you could be first, you could be 8th. It doesn't benefit. It doesn't make your team that you're gonna go up against any weaker. It's just the luck of the draw at that point in time. So yeah, I agree. Play the kids at the Girona game. We don't need to win every game in Champions League. We don't. And then Southampton, just put a decent side out there to just deal with Southampton and move on in the cup as well. We got to be smart. We got a little bit of nagging injuries here coming up. It's happened so far. We just got to rotate and play the players that we need to play. Who do you think will be our goal scorers tomorrow? Will we get?
Let's do it, Barnes.
Well, you said I already know what your prediction is. You're 2-0.
I know my score is. You don't know my score. You know my score.
You were 2-0. And I was 3-0.
That's right.
So who is your goal scorers?
I want Nunes to buy one. I want Nunes to score. Nunes got to score a goal. Nunes needs to score a big goal. You score against City, that's one of them ones that you get a little bit more credibility, hopefully some more confidence on his part. He needs to turn over. No, I need to see them numbers start. I want you to score this week and it to click. This is this is your time now. We got enough games to play. We want to score some goals. Because Jota and Chiesa, if they can come out the hyperbolic chamber until next year. And probably King more. But you know what? I would like 2 assists from Mo, and I would like Lucho and Nunes to be the scorers.
Okay.
That's what I would like. I would like the 2 of them to score.
For me, goal scorers, I think Mo bags 1. Nunes bags 1. And I think VVD bags 1 as well.
Set piece
from a corner. Yeah, that's my 3. Yeah, Tyler, the timing is frustrating
for real.
But and even again, is an impact injury, and it's not in anything out of his doing. It's just a wild Bruno Mars fake looking MF doing a bit of madness from the time he come on the pitch. I don't know if it was told to him that he needs to do what he was doing, or he's just a dangerous, scummy player that just needs to do that. I don't know. But yeah, Andrew frustrated me, and it will get injured. Stupid. Very stupid. I will keep saying that Andrew is a sip and 100%. Chill, Grace said, watch us get City away in the FA Cup.
Would have surprised me, but anyhow.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Irishman said, God's having their fun. They boom, Bradley leaves a short. They sure does. It sure does. Bless up ends. Big up, bro. Blessings to ends.
Big up, ends, man.
Your family. People, make sure you head over to Ensman TV as well to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. And our brother, our BHM brother, Rasta Crab, big up, brother. Where are you at, bro? Where are you supposed to be?
Wake up, man. Wake up, man.
You know, Rasta, no rising. Oh, man. Jokes.
I haven't heard anything positive, to be honest. on Costas. Were you saying Barnes? Anything? I don't think I hear anything that says he can be in. So I'm
Yeah,
looking at
it's
him
an
being
ankle.
out.
There's an ankle injury, so yeah, which we will be short on your left hand side. So Robbo's definitely have to be smart with it. To be honest, he's got to be smart. I haven't put a bet on Liverpool win all four. We haven't seen the best of this team yet. Look out. Sean, you know what's funny? I was actually going to do one of their bets too, you know. It's true, a little $10 wager if it was Liverpool to win the quad and see what happens. I may end up big winner. I may do it. We'll see. I think I can do that today, though. You beat me to it, though. Sean, you beat me there. More Maka Gapo. Fair enough. Bigger Alexander. Check what Ansler. After you Andre. Yeah. After you. F him. Horrible. I don't know what that boy was doing when he came on. The man was just, and you know, Pops, me and you do the same thing. I rewatched the game a second time, and it was like, what is this man doing? What is it? Ain't even football players. Is this man just wailing though? Like he playing street plays Sunday football. That's what it is. It's crazy. Big at G man. Yeah. And you deserve to get the licks. He deserved to get the licks. He deserved to get the shade that everybody is giving him because he did a madness. He was wailing out. Rasa has no reason, but no birds singing. No, it's too cool for the birds to be singing, bro. Motherfucker. Last night it was 0 degrees. I ain't even ready for it. No, right, Pops boy. I ain't ready for it at all. I am not ready for it. But yeah. Oh man. Maybe anybody live right now, Pops?
I ain't got a clue, to be honest. Let me check and see what's going on. I don't know if any of our people's running anything right now. Ends doing anything?
Anybody live right now? Let's see.
Anything. Ends mine going with a 3-1. Salah 2, Gackers 1. Red for Life going big. Red for Life's one with VVD, Mo, Darwin, and CJ. That's the grabs that are going to be a dumb screamer. Revenite on the hill.
Red for Lacey, he was out with the dog at 4 a.m. this morning. Yeah. It was cold, bro. It cold.
Salah double. VVD. What? Look at this.
Yes. He is. I read that this morning. Big up honesty. I read that this morning. He's fitting back. Yeah. Yeah, fully fit too. I'm back in full training. Which is
Girona for you, my man. Girona for you.
100%.
Girona Southampton for you, big buddy. You can clean up.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 games that he gotta get back to back. 2 games he got to get back to back.
Honesty going big too. Darwin with a brace, Salah and Sabozalai screamer. I can mash at the stream, yeah. 4-0. Gee, headsets might be flying.
Facts.
Revenite said he is a fit for 4 minutes. Yeah, don't be so, Revenite. Don't be so.
Pretty crazy,
honestly, man. So he believe it when he see it, man. I agree with you, man. It's one that ones. Yes, Revenite. Cross his fingers. There we go, man.
People gonna be happy.
He on the hill. He on a negative hill, honestly. Don't worry, man. He on a hill. We can bring him down, don't worry. He can come off the hill before the season that he can go off. So the guy said that Chiesa is still AI. You don't believe him. Man said that he's the hologram part too, man.
Yeah. Don't do that, peoples. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I need minutes from this man, though. Now I really need minutes from this man. I need minutes from this man. Big minutes too.
Oh, me too. I agree. Me too. he definitely need to give minutes, but we needed to get we needed to be smart when it comes to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to get him right.
Yes. Yes.
We needed to get him right. Let me see.
Revelate at 10,000 feet, actually. This is what I want here. Look. I want support like to score the winner. Let me see the shamelessness. Honestly says, would you guys play Joey G right back and Kwanzaa center back in the UCL game so Trent can rest? I might play the Gamshiel Gorgon at right back. I know. I mean, I might pull a youngster out the academy for right back. I think Joey G and Kwanzaa center backs, especially with Kanata still being injured, you might not want to risk both of them in the same game. So you never know. You might get a youngster might get a shot, or a senior player might slip into a different role.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Tyler Morton plays that right back, you know, or the Gorgon, one or two of them. Maybe they play at right back.
There's nobody in live right now.
Revenant had to pick up on that. Revenant, you would have had to pick up on that. They might have a typo here.
Revenant is a joker.
Yeah,
bro.
I think he was out on loan, you know, the Ramsey brother, but he was supposed to be doing well, you know.
Yeah, he's actually
he was
doing,
out on loan.
he's actually doing good. He is doing good.
When we bought him, I remember he had a stress fracture or something in his back. I said, well, why would we buy a kid? You already had Brad's in the academy waiting. That was a strange one still to me. I guess we got to see what he's actually like. Massive Kwanzaa's moving like a hole.
Oh, gee.
Alex Kwanzaa's been stinky. Now this is the time now for a reset for the players though. All the players that was hanging around and just training, this is your moment. No, all. Tyler Morton, the Gamshiel Gorgon, maybe sees Trey, maybe Trey gets some minutes, maybe even Rio, I don't know. Nah,
I think
the kid that's supposed to be.
Gamshiel or Gorgon should be playing. Gamshiel Gorgon should be playing against Girona, in my opinion.
He can get plenty minutes, man. He Southampton and Girona definitely his in the Cup and Champions League, definitely.
100%. There's nobody live right now because I was going to redirect everybody over to somebody's channel who was being live, but there's none of that right now, so I am not going to redirect.
Football kicking off at 11. Football kicking off at 11 today. 10 your time.
10 my time, correct.
Boom, boom, boom.
10 my time.
We got another hour before games kick off then, so people can fully wake up, get some breakfast, and we'll see what the others do. And we'll be back tomorrow. Game time. Watch along.
Yeah.
You know the drill.
Facts. Yeah. This is another one. Elliot back too, so he need to be getting some repetition as well. Probably against Girona and Southampton as well.
He'll definitely be in Girona and Southampton for sure. Yes, Maka is banned. And if he gets booked tomorrow, you'll be banned in the Premiership too. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right.
So he may get enforced rest.
You know what we prefer to do? Maka just be diligent against City. Play Happy Independence Day, Adrian, and to all our RBHNs. Happy Independence Day to you all. The motherland, yes. Our lovely country. The Rock, the 246.
Blue, yellow, and black, as you can see it in the screen.
Blue, yellow, and black.
246.
Yeah, we can see Elliot should be playing these games. I want Maka. That's where he was going. Be diligent against City. Play the Newcastle game. Get your yellow card in the Newcastle game. And miss Everton. Because we know how them Everton players is play. I don't need them hurting McAllister. For real. because we can need him against Newcastle. Because we have to go up to St. James's Park, have to, and that is not a tough ground to go and play in. Midweek, especially.
It is a tough ground. It is, and it cold too.
Yeah, well, there you go. Right, you got all the factors. Reverend said, "Ross said, watching that will finish me."
That's dumb.
Oh, yeah.
You got a point. Honestly.
Yeah.
You got to pick the right spot though. You don't want to hang out the youngsters to try. You don't want to shake the confidence that much, but you still want to give them some exposure in the big game. So yeah.
I honestly would give the youngster that we bought from Chelsea a run in that Southampton game too.
Rio,
yeah.
He might be there. He might be there, Barnes. You gotta wait and see. But the focus is on tomorrow.
Exactly.
Moving 11 points clear. Let's go, guys. Big at the chat every time.
Yes.
Barnes gonna get a little nap.
Yeah, have to. People's much love. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, sub to the channel. Make sure you head over to Ends, sub to Ends, sub to the Irishman football channel. 12th man. Make sure you guys are the 12th man. Quasi, LRFC, so Fozzie, Uncle Rods. Go and support Copish. Most of you guys probably, most of you guys are subscribed to Copish. Yeah. So I ain't got to worry about them. Big six bats. But yeah, the up and coming YouTubers, Liverpool,
Jamie Phillips,
channels. Yeah, go and support them, man, each and every time. American Scoza as well. Make sure you guys head out. But yeah, peoples, we will see you all tomorrow night. Watch along. Liverpool City. Let me go. We out.
Bless.